live today. So today I'm just trying to make stew base. I'm trying to prepare a stew base. So there is this tomato that I put in the yeah, the carrots. If you follow, yeah, that was day before yesterday. If you followed my live day before yesterday, you will see when I make that smoothie, the carrots and beetroot juice that we made. All right, and I told you I'm going to keep that sharp for stew, so I'm using it today. So I'm not necessarily making stew as per se. I'm just making a stew base for the future. You know, bring me more. Just let me get more onion that I will add with these. Yeah, so I'll blend these. That's just tomato and onion. So I'm going to add the carrot and beetroots, and then I'll add bell peppers. So I have this is carrot and beetroot sharp, so I'm going to add this. I need to defrost this. And I'll have another one that I'll use the other time, so I'll just defrost them. While that is happening, I'll blend some more onion and bell peppers. So I have enough tomato in here. Right? So I'll just add this. You know what this will do? The onion and the bell peppers, it will sweeten the stuff. Yeah, to make it more delicious. Yeah. So that's why I love bell peppers and onions. So that natural sweetness. And I have this other shepherd's pepper that we call tatashi in Nigeria. So I'm just going to add this. So let me know if you have any questions for me, anything about kitchen, anything about food, anything about food business, anything about catering services in Nigeria and abroad. All right. blending the last batch now. Blending the bell peppers, the onion, and tomatoes. Okay, let me check the mix. Okay, yeah, it's defrozen, so I can add this now. And this is going to make the color brilliant. We're going to make the color brilliant. In fact, I don't even need to add it now because I'm just waiting for this to dry up a little bit. So it's something that I can even add later. So using these, adding these and these, with these to make stew can last a family of 6 for up to a month. All I need to do is to buy my cuttlefish because I like adding it to my stews, and then I'll buy beef or maybe goat meat. Yeah, and stew is ready. We're now adding a lot of cow tribes. Yeah. So one of these is I'm going to be cooking the cow tripe, cow skin, and then all the meat, because I'm not making the main stew today. I like taking it easy, right? I don't even have the meat to be soaked, but I just have the cow tripe and the cow skin. So this is it for today. So the next live is going to show me boiling those meats, and probably the third day we now make the real stew. That is how to make life easy. So within 30 minutes you get your peppers done. You have another 30 minutes the next day. I think I really appreciate that. That way you take it easy and then you can make the most out of whatever you're making. Yeah, so do you have any questions for me? I would love to answer questions on food, any questions you have about food, any questions about food business, any questions on cooking, any questions on, yeah. That's it. So I'm open to all questions. All right. You might be wondering why am I using pressure cooker. You don't necessarily have to. It's just that mine has become like a regular pot. This particular one is not really functioning as a pressure cooker, so it has become a regular pot, and it's one of the biggest pots I have in the house here. So, and this was a lot because I still have to add this and this, right? So I don't even need to cover it properly, yeah. And so I'll use that time to just clean up. I'll just clean up. Woo! So do let me know, are there more contents you would like to see? Kindly leave a comments. If you have any contents that you would like us to create, do let us know. All right, so I'll go and check. Mommy. So I'll just pack this now. Did you know that you could actually wash your Ziploc bag to reuse? Yeah, I'm gonna finish washing. I'll either put it wet in the freezer so we can use for other things, or I'll dry it. All right. So I'm returning this to its right place while leaving this to dry with other things, and then I'll put it back. All right. All right, so that's it about the pepper mix. Did you see how many things I had there? So right here in this pot, I have the fresh tomatoes that I blended offline, and I have the bell peppers that you saw me blend. I have the onion in there, and there is carrots and the beetroot mix. 5 things. Maybe if I want to make it spicy, really spicy, what I should add there is scotch bonnet pepper. But you know why I'm not adding scotch bonnet pepper? My family doesn't like pepper. And the pepper we use here is really, really hot. So I'm just going to add enough pepper to the, I'll add enough pepper to the meat I'll be cooking. So that way, I might not need to add pepper here. So what I do, because I like spicy food, yeah. Woo. So what I'll do will be to either scoop that out and blend more pepper and blend pepper and make mine spicy. All right. So that's that, and I'm just gonna wait for another 3 minutes before we end this live and ask and take any questions at all. If you have any question, I'm right here with this phone. So okay, Harry Kuma asked a question a while ago. I'm sorry, Harry. Harry said we can know what food. Maybe you wanted to say I should name what foods is not good. The food I think is bad. Food that I think is bad. Majorly sugary foods. Yeah. With that, does it mean I personally don't eat foods with sugar? No. What I simply mean is that we should cut down the amount of sugar intake as much as possible. But the truth is that you cannot completely do without sugar. Even the fruits we eat that are healthy have some sugar and high little level of sugar. So if you followed my life, you've seen that everything I've done is actually to enhance us. Most of the things, content I've brought is actually to enhance us live healthy and have healthier living, healthier eating habits, healthier nutritional habits. All right, so I'm bringing food with more nutritional composition. If you remember, I did that juice, the carrot and beetroot juice. You know why I did that? Because I don't want to take the puffs. Yeah, I don't want to take the canned drinks. I don't want to take the carbonated drinks. I don't want to take all those sugary drinks, right? And I'm this kind of person that like having drinks when I'm eating. So I have to diversify means of doing that without taking sugar. So the point here, limit the amount of sugar intake in whatever, all right? Amount of carbohydrate intake, amount of sugar intake. If you do that, your health is going to change drastically. Hi, I'm Harry Kuma. Are you still with me? Can you hear what I'm saying? Let me know if what I just said makes sense.
1 minute.
Yeah, let me know if what I just said makes sense. So I'm going to be bringing these recipes. That is going to be the next video I'll post next week. All right, the next video I will post. Today I posted a video where I showed how to make the quickest vegetable soup. You may like to take a look at that. The quickest vegetable soup and oats swallow. Why am I doing that? Oats has a lower carbohydrate composition than compared to the normal semolina that we consume. So that's one of it. But there's a better swallow that I just formulated. I haven't seen it anywhere, and you can't wait to see that on my next video. I'll bring up that video Thursday next week. You'll see that video in the next 1 week. Or it can even be before then, right? So just turn on your notifications. What you will do is to subscribe, turn on your notifications, so every time I bring these videos, you will be notified. And so if you have any question, I see that 1 or 2 people just joined. If we're doing everything food on this channel, so I go live a lot. I just started that last week, and I'm hoping to make to be consistent with that. So whenever I come live, I'm just going to be showing you a few things that I do in my kitchen. All right, and so what I expect of you, you bring up any questions you have about food, any questions you have about healthy eating, any questions you have about catering business in Nigeria and abroad. All right, and so you know what I'm going to do right now. I'm just going to complete answering the question that Harry Kuma asked. He said the foods that are bad. Number 1, you don't need sugary foods with high sugar contents. Number 1. Number 2, you don't need alcohol. Alcohol is generally bad. It will expose it will expose you to cancer. Yeah, it will expose your cells to cancer attack, carcinogen. All right. So alcohol is really bad, and smoking is really bad. It attacks your lungs directly. And what other foods? Canned foods. You don't need canned foods. So try as much as possible to eat fresh foods. Try as much as you can, and it doesn't cost much to eat fresh foods. So do away with the canned foods. Do away with high sugar foods with high sugar level. Do away with smoking. Do away with alcohol, and you will have a better life. All right. So I hope I answered your questions well, Harry Kuma, and I hope to see you in my next live. For today, bye. Thank you for joining, everyone. Thank you for joining. Bye.